Final chapter, chapter 17. Wait. You crossed your arms. The workers that had put your harness on trying to get you slow down. Akabane placed a hand on your shoulder, pausing your marching. You looked at his hand, and then at his face. Akabane? His grip only tightened as the attendant worked the harness off of you. You glared at his annoying hot smirk. Now? He shrugged and let go of your shoulder. You stalked forward, eyes on Rio once more. She shouted, "Karma!" as if her lying and tricking you was his fault. She backed away, trying to hide behind Shiota. The boy smiled nervously and murmured, "Rio, this isn't my problem." His comment made you smile a little. "Rio? Fine, but it wasn't all my idea." You lifted a brow. She pointed at someone behind you, so you spun on your heels. You came eye to eye with the runaway prince. You ground out, "Me?" He laughed comically as if it was a surprise and you should be happy about it. "How?" You looked between them, then smirked. "Never mind. Now I want a secret from both of you." Akabane rolled his eyes. "No." At the same time, Rio said, "Fine." They stared at each other, Akabane obviously uncomfortable. You crossed your arms again. "What's wrong, Akabane?" "Oh no, don't tell me. You're scared." You pouted comically, like you were trying to mimic him. He lifted a brow and sat down. "Fine." You smiled. "Fine." Then you looked toward Rio. "Secret, go." She smirked inside dramatically. "I know someone that's got a major crush on you." Your face heated only a little at her words. "Yeah? Who?" She shook her head. "Nope, that wasn't the deal. I already told you a secret. Someone likes you." You rolled your eyes. "Seriously?" She shrugged her shoulders, and Akabane slurped on a drink Shiota must have given him. You could tell it was strawberry milk from the corner of your eye. You snatched it from his lips and popped the straw in your mouth on whim. He stared at you blankly. Oh, revenge felt good. You smiled inconspicuously at him. "Your turn." He rolled his shoulders, then his eyes, and said, "Later." You glared but slurped the strawberry milk and felt better. "Fine." You scrunched your nose and made your voice sound small and squeaky. He copied you. "Fine." And you went back and forth, shaking your head in each other's faces as if you were 5-year-olds. You walked around the mall for a bit longer, and when you passed the movie theater, one of Rio's friends, Mehara, convinced you all to check out the movies that were playing. Because the day was coming to an end, you all agreed to watch a movie, then head home. The movie was a comedy and romance, and because of the last notice, you all had to get seats apart from each other. You claimed your seat in the middle of Rio and the boy, Shiota. Rio's lover boy sat on the right of her, and Akabane sat at the bottom left of the theater with the girl with green hair, Kaede, the girl with the orange hair, Kurahashi, and the two boys, Isugai and Mehara, sat in the row below you. Sujino and that girl with the black hair, Kanzaki, sat alone in the top left corner of the theater. You were fine with this setup, but you had no shame in admitting you were kind of jealous, and that you wanted to sit next to Akabane. You were even going to ask Kaede to switch when Akabane stood. The credits were rolling so you could still see them. He messaged Shiota, who told you and Rio that he left to use the toilet. You wanted to seize this opportunity to ask Kaede if you could switch with her, and you were in the midst of standing up to go talk to her when she jumped up out of her seat and sprinted up the steps. She looked at you, then at Shiota. "Nagisa, you think you could switch with Karma?" "Oh, why?" He looked at her and you felt a little bad, knowing how clueless the boy could be. "I just thought, I don't know." Shiota threw a look over at you, then glanced back at Kaede. She frowned. "Nothing, never mind." You butted in. "I don't mind sitting next to him. He's an ass, but we are kind of friends, I guess." You tried to shrug it off, but felt Rio's eyes pinned on your back. You ignored her, for now, and smiled at the pair in front of you. "Well, if you're okay with it, I guess I don't mind." Yes. You shoved Shiota up, cutting off his sentence. You snuggled into your seat, put up the footrest, and spent the rest of the few minutes that Akabane was gone, ignoring Rio's pokes and jabs. Finally, you spotted Akabane's figure walking up the steps. He looked at Kaede and Shiota and smirked. Then he raised his hands as if batting off the two defending themselves. Then he looked up and caught your eyes. You averted them immediately, but could feel his eyes on you. His smirk made your eyes cloud and your cheeks heat. As he approached the seats, you made an effort to melt into your cushions. He slid into Cᴇʟta's old seat and turned his head toward you. You forced yourself to keep your eyes on the screen, but you almost lost your shit when he leaned in and whispered, "Do you want to know my secret now?" You were holding your breath and had no plan of letting it go, so you swallowed and nodded. His breath was hot, like hotter than it normally would be when someone whispered something into your ear. "I don't hear a yes." You glared at him, and he bit his lips. Why the flip was he biting his lips? To keep himself from smiling, the logic part of your mind said, but then why is he leaning in? The other half thought. You turned your head, facing him full on. His lips looked so puckered. Did he put on chapstick, or is that just your mind wandering? Oh hell, what did it even matter? It's not like he was going to kiss you right here, right now. Not that you'd want that. Like, not that you wouldn't want him to kiss you in public and behind closed doors, but like you wouldn't want him to kiss you at all. Right, because you didn't want him to kiss you. When did the subject of him kissing you even come up? How? I'm the one who likes you. The rest of the movie was a blur. He turned back and watched the movie like a normal person, while you sat there, overthinking to yourself. You were in a complete daze the entire time everyone was saying goodbye as well. I'll walk you to the train station. You nodded, not even considering who was speaking, barely comprehending the entire rest of the night, until you realized that Akabane wasn't Akabane anymore. Hey, Akabane. He hummed and turned. Can I call you Karma? A stupid grin broke his light frown, and you wanted to say, psych, just to wipe it off his face. Instead, you waited for his answer, though you already knew what he was going to say. No, he said. Okay, that's not what you were expecting. Dread filled your stomach. You wanted to curl into a ball, or have the world swallow you whole. Instead, you nodded. Fair? I'm kidding. He gave you a lopsided smile. Of course you can call me Karma. You glared at him and he shrugged. I'm a sadist, what can I say? You pushed him. I hate you. You puffed out your cheeks and turned to stick your tongue out at him, but you smacked into his chin when you turned. He rubbed it, setting it a few times before he looked back at you. You snorted. Suck it up. He rolled his eyes and grabbed your wrist as you went to turn around. You sadist. You pout-mocked. Oh, I thought you were the sadist. Yeah, me too. Then he leaned in and kissed you. I'm sorry, I know I wrote it, but can I blush too? Like, goddamn, like... You guys, we can fangirl together, okay? We're gonna fan together, okay? Okay? Take me back. I'm an angel with a shotgun, fighting to the wars when I don't care if heaven won. Take me back. You guys, I love this song. Who doesn't love this song, you guys? It's over. I hate this. So about what is it? The couple. I'm definitely gonna write like a, what is it? Is it? No, it's an epilogue. I'm gonna write an epilogue, you know, like explaining why the couple was so important, you know, and like why it played a major role in the story. Because I know some of you are still like contemplating like what the hell with the couple, like what the fuck it was about. So I'm gonna make an epilogue, you know, explaining, like it's gonna be like a scene with Wyan and Karma, you know, and he's gonna be like, oh, you know, and she's gonna be like, or they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I get it, you know. So yeah, just like expect that. But you guys, it's over. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yep, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna make time. Okay, bye everyone.